For me, there's something profoundly personal about this overcoat worn by Sir Roger Casement when he arrived on Banna Strand on Good Friday, the 21st of April 1916. It is made from a heavy, high-quality woolen fabric and is well worn, shaped over time to the contours of his body. Patches of wear reflect the way he moved and held himself. It bears the intimate imprint of his existence. In photos from that time, Casement looks gaunt and thin, following a recent bout of malaria, and one can imagine him being somewhat swamped by this large coat. Casement had covertly arrived in Ireland that April in the hope that he could convince his fellow revolutionaries to postpone the rebellion which had been planned for Easter Sunday. After nearly 2 years in Germany, Casement had been unable to secure sufficient German military support for the rising, and he believed it was doomed to failure without it. He and 2 companions, Daniel Bailey and Robert Monteith, travelled to the Kerry coast in a German naval submarine, and then put to shore in the early hours of Good Friday morning in a small boat. Their clothes became thoroughly soaked out at sea, which would explain why all 3 were carrying their overcoats when they were spotted coming up from the beach that morning. Casement was exhausted and unwell, so he sheltered in a ring fort near the shore while the others went in search of help. They left their overcoats spread out on the ground to dry. Before they returned, however, Casement had been arrested by the local police and was sent to London to be tried for treason. A train ticket from Berlin to the German naval port of Wilhelmshaven was found in a pocket of one of the overcoats. Both it and the overcoat were used as evidence to connect Casement to Germany. Casement's overcoat was not the only personal item used against him. During their investigation, the British authorities discovered Casement's personal diaries, which contained explicit descriptions of his sexual encounters with other men. Extracts from these diaries were secretly circulated at the time to discourage Casement's influential friends from seeking clemency for him. These diaries became a source of much controversy and were denounced as forgeries by many of Casement's admirers. They refused to contemplate the possibility that a sexually active gay man might also have been a hero of the 1916 Rising. Times and attitudes change, however. Today these diaries, like his overcoat, provide an intimate insight into Casement's life and connect us to his fascinating and complex humanity.